Well, hello and welcome back to Cozy Couch Corner for another episode of Tea and Tarot. Cheers! The sun's come out now, but it's still windy. It's been windy for days, but at least it's dry. I had to go and water the pond again. It doesn't seem to be getting any fuller, but if I'm keeping up with the evaporation, it's something, isn't it? And the moss seems to be shrinking, and I'm not sure why, but I haven't had another go at it. I have seen the cows in passing. Or glimpses of cows, I was going to say. I saw one through the gate, and I think I saw them last night, but they're more in the far fields, so don't see a lot of them. But at least I'm seeing them now, because they've disappeared for months. So they must have been here, there and everywhere, I don't know. What was I going to say? Yes, there are people that are struggling at the moment, and I said to Spirit, some of us are just hanging on. And I got this vision of us hanging on. But then we were climbing. Did I see us hanging? Yes, I did. But the emphasis was on climbing. We are not just there hanging on with what's going on. We're climbing. And I thought that was very encouraging and very positive. So I thought I'd remember to tell people we're not just there. It feels like we're just hanging on, doesn't it? I mean, the image I got was of blooming, when there's a helicopter on one of these action movies and They've always got a rope ladder, haven't they? Sometimes it's just a rope, but this was a rope ladder, like one of the cards, and I can't remember. I think it might have been the something of ones. Anyway, I can't remember. I've got three in my head, but it doesn't. Maybe it is. Anyway, there's a rope ladder hanging off a helicopter, and we're climbing, and then we're going to get in the helicopter and fly. So, but it does feel like we're getting battered around, hanging off a rope ladder under a helicopter at the moment, with just the energy and everything that's going on, and people aren't being given a break from it. In the past, you've had crazy things have happened, but fairly far apart, as in timescales. But it's like, it's one crazy after another at the moment, isn't it? It's more than one a day, isn't it? So yeah. We're all hanging on that rope ladder, climbing up to the helicopter, and then we're going to fly away. Somewhere nice, somewhere very nice, somewhere peaceful and calm. And I've got tropical. Maybe that's your thing, maybe it isn't. Whatever it is for you, really. I'll get on with the tarot. I see someone on a tropical island waving now. Some of us might literally be travelling. Yeah. Either moving or off on hollybobs. I haven't got anything booked. Holiday. Sorry, using silly words. Holiday. Better get on with the tarot, that's what I'm here for. Blimey. Right. As you can tell, my mind has not settled. So, still, I'm sure it will. Down the line. I'm being told way down the line. Right. Okay. What good news do you have for us? Oh, blimey, that was quick. And that was quick, and that was yesterday's. Pretty sure it was yesterday's. Giving it this way. Yeah. 4 of coins. We're looking at the bird that's flying. The emphasis is on the bird. Up there. The bird is free. The bird is flying. So, how I traditionally read this, and how I'm reading it now, are you talking about that this is the oppression? Right, this is a control and oppression. Normally this is about stagnation or clinging on to things that are keeping us stuck. So this is external, although some of it is internalised, but external oppression and control, some of which we do internalise. But we're flying free. The emphasis is on flying free. So if you think there's anything that's holding you back, especially there's belief systems, there's tradition. I mean, just off the top of my head, I'd say patriarchy. Patriarchy keeps women down and keeps women smaller and quieter and valued less. So, but there's lots of other things. There's lots of other ways in which peoples are oppressed and controlled. And it's good for your mental health to break the rules. It's good for your sanity. It's good for your... No, I'm not saying break the law, but just breaking the rules or breaking other people's expectations, the social norm. The social norm is just a set of rules that are accepted or generally agreed upon And you're born into it, and you don't necessarily, no one sits you down and go, these are the rules and you've got to accept them, do they? You just kind of, that's how you're taught to behave, that's what you're taught to do where, and that's what you do. And it's different in different cultures. You just have to look at, I'm thinking about queuing and the different cultures and different countries and how they view queuing for things. And some I don't think, some cultures don't queue. And some have different rules for different people in queues. And if you're in Britain and you push in the queue, blimey, push in front of someone. Ooh. So whatever it is, whatever you can identify, that is keeping you small or contracted or limited or stuck or feeling in any way oppressed or controlled, free yourself from it. Just free yourself. Free yourself. Get out of it. Fly free. Okay, what good news do you have for us? You're not having good news. You're having a message. What message do you have for us? Oh, this again. We had this the other day. 7 of Cups again. Do we want the Chariot? Are we having the Chariot? No. Are we having any other cards? No, we're just doing one card. Okay. There was a card left behind. Are we having the card that's left behind? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Sorry, the card that was left... everything's falling over. Hang on. The card that was left behind was Temperance. What have we left behind? We've left behind, or we're leaving behind, Chaos. Overworking. Not feeling like you can get your head above water, because life gets like that sometimes, doesn't it? Sometimes you feel like you're trudging through... You're trying to walk through treacle. Sometimes you feel like you just can't get your head above water. You can't get a break. You can't get a space. You can't get time to think sometimes. Multitasking, and trying to get away from that and come back to a place where you can be still and you can be calm and you can ground. Leaving the chaos behind. And it might be physical. It might also be brain chaos, overthinking, ruminating, anxiety, all things. We're leaving it behind. We don't need that, do we? And we're back on the 7 of Cups. I'm getting this more about flow today. The other day, it was all about great choices, but in the background is the flow. It's lots of waterfalls and water flowing. And to be in flow is like when everything's clicked into place and it's easy, it's like gliding, there's no effort, it's smooth, and that's what we're heading for. And also there's a flow of abundance, which at this time when a lot of people are struggling, that's good to know. We're getting a helping hand. My attention was drawn to the hand. We are getting a helping hand. Yeah, no more nose to the grindstone, no more sort of grinding it out. Yeah, I'm just getting, I can feel the energy now. It's just really smooth and flowy. It's not static, as in it's not flat, it's still undulating. Let's say undulating. So it's not nothingness, but there's definitely a calm. It's far calmer than the brain chaos. There we are then.